bump as I did. Guys, I've only just really got the opportunity to get back to Pani and to get her out. Of course, I've had to get the boys from school, so if you hear thumping and banging and noise, it's them and not my snakes. My snakes are pretty noiseless, I could say to you, which is good, eh? When your house is generally very much full of noise a lot of the time. So, little girl, would you like to come out again? It's actually Maya who is going to be fed today. Little Miss Apani here isn't due for a feed for a couple of days, so she's pretty good to come on out, and she'll make her way over as little Missy does. She's just using the camera to make her way out. And I'll just give her a little bit of a helping hand by grabbing the rest of her as she hangs on to the camera. And I'll get down without falling down. And yeah, Maya, I saw her just a little bit. Oh, she's you probably just see her little tail up on the top of her hide there, and she's laying down, well, you can't see her, at the back of her hide. And of course, Sia is sleeping in her hide. She's got a full belly, so I don't want to disturb her, of course. Here is Jessie. Not due for a feed yet, from memory. A few more days away for him. And get, oh sorry, finger over there, because there's a mare all spread out now on the hammock. It doesn't look so small on the hammock, which she does when she's all curled up in a little ball, as you saw, well, will have seen. I don't know if I'll put it in with this video, maybe I will. The last video was pretty much with the Pani too today, so I'm turning you around and getting this focused here, spreading this out so it doesn't fall anywhere, unless of course my cat decides to knock it flying, which could ultimately happen. It's been a fairly crazy day today, with me not doing very much at all. After a busy day yesterday at the expo, today was just going to be a pretty crazy day sitting at home. But I tell you guys, I was, thinking about my life and what that would look like if I didn't have my snakes. And when I think about that, I think to myself, I don't think I would like that very much, actually. What would my life be if I didn't have my snakes? I told Zeb to stop scrunching around in his Lego box. If I can hear that really loud here, I'm sure you guys could hear it loud here too. But yeah, what would my life actually be if I didn't get up and I had no snakes around me? And honestly, not a lot. And when I say not a lot, I mean for me personally, as myself and what I enjoy and what I like to do. And I know lots of other people have many other things in their life that they like to do. I mean, I read. I love reading. I've always loved reading. But that's more so of an evening when I hop into bed, and I love to pick up a book and I pretty much read until that book starts falling out of my hand, and then I realise, turn out the light and go to sleep, because I'm obviously dozing, and the jolt of the book actually dropping wakes me up, and I'm sure there's lots of other people that do that as well. I'm not the only one. But, reading is probably my second best in my heart of what I like to do. Third, is, first is my snakes, and in that is, of course, spending time with my family and children and everything, but that is that. And I'm talking about things that are done because it's a real passion to have around and be doing in my life, and that's my snakes. I mean, I love my cats and I love my dogs. But I can never quite put my finger on what it is about my snakes. Why are they so important to me? Why have they become so important to me? Why do I feel the way I do about them? Why am I so passionate about letting others know how amazing they are? I don't know. And I guess I understand just because there's something that are very dear to me and very important to me. They're not that to other people, and I understand that. But I also understand that a lot of that has to do with not knowing them as anything other than a snake that eats and to stay away from, because you should be afraid of them. So I guess I'm answering that question of why, because I want people to understand that they are not something to fear and to be afraid of. And if I can make more and more people understand that there's nothing to fear from them whatsoever, always respect them. Don't get me wrong. You need to respect them. You need to treat them right. You need to show them love and that you care about them. And as you can see with little Miss Apani, she's a very young snake. But already she is a mama's girl. She has no hesitation in coming out and being with me and spending time with me. She does that all for herself, and she's a baby snake. Well, I say she's a baby, and I get through saying to you she's not a baby anymore. She's over a year old, but in terms of size, she looks like a little baby. But she's not the baby. but she's already very confident and easygoing, and that's because of the care and love that has been put in with her from the day that she arrived. And she knows, she just knows, I'm not going to hurt her, I'm not going to bother her, I'm not going to cause her any pain. She also knows that I take good care of her, don't you? She's always got a nice clean enclosure, she's got nice fresh water, she's got a nice bed to go and lay in, plenty of places to hide, now of course places to climb and explore, and she gets to come out here and explore. And as you can see, that is exactly what she wants to do, don't you? You want to explore, but the only trouble is, can't let these little ones go down. They'll disappear, guys, and I would never find her. Well, maybe eventually she would come out and find me, but I would never find her, being this little. So it's, you know, I've got to be very careful with her and make sure that she's very safe. And I can see her at all times. Hey, strong, very strong. She's virtually stretching out the whole of her body here to get to that camera. And she made it. Totally made it. So while she crawls up on that camera, guys, and over the top of that camera, guys, there's a little belly. I'm going to say, that's why I've got snakes. Just beautiful, calm, loving, curious, smart animals. And I do enjoy having them, and I would miss them. I would be lost and lonely and just never feel right if I didn't have my snakes. I just know I wouldn't. And a Apani is actually was climbing all over my cat, so I just pulled her off, guys. No, my cat wouldn't hurt her, but yeah, not gonna let her climb on the cat. So take care of yourself, your family, and your snakes. Ciao.